making a pass?
Not yet.
Oh.
All right, guys. He's pulling in right now. Are you guys ready to meet Adam and Mr. Norwell? Alright guys, so last night I was trying to do a funny video and surprise interview Adam, introduce you to him, show you Mr. Norwell, but he drove his winter beater to my house and crushed my dreams. So then we started talking and we had this great idea of why don't we do a video out at BIR, because Adam works for Brainerd International Raceway. So we thought it'd be a cool little video, and then we can maybe do a little tour, just show you like the grounds of BIR and how much there's tons of camping out here, tons of things going on. It's road course, drag strip, we do autocross, drifting, burnout competitions. There's a music festival called Lakes Jam here. All kinds of things going on out here. So with no further ado, meet Adam.
What's up, YouTube? My name's Adam. I work for Brainerd International Raceway, like Eric said. And this is my 94 S10 pickup, betterly known as Mr. Norwell.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about Mr. Norwell?
Well, you see Mr. Norwell here. I picked her up about a year ago. Had some big dreams on her. And got lazy. Didn't do much. Tinted windows. It's pretty much a high schooler's dream right here.
I mean, tell us about these headlights.
So these headlights here,
these are pretty exciting.
Yeah, these are some eBay specials. Got these for about 50 bucks the set. They work great. You got to slightly modify your plug. Little pliers, twist it out a little bit. They fit perfect.
And don't you have a sound system in here as well?
I do. That's where the high schooler's dream comes in here. I have a simple off-the-shelf radio, and went with a Memphis Audio 15-inch sub. So it is kind of a fun little cruiser, low and slow. I mean, it's not really low right now, but it's eventually...
Well, that's future plans, right?
That is future plans. That is future plans. So,
and how low are you going to go?
I've been doing a lot of research, and it's looking like it's probably going to get a 5-inch front and a 4-inch rear. That's about as low as you can go without messing with pinion angles and so on and so forth with the rear end, and without running into issues where you got ground clearance issues. So that's the plan there.
And don't you have some different wheels that you're going to put on it as well?
I have a set of 03 GMC Sonoma wheels. They're really sought after. I mean, if you're an S10 lover, they're really sought after. I've been looking for them for probably 5 or 6 years and came across a set that ended up being a really good deal, so I jumped all over them.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do out here at Brainerd International Raceway?
So out here at Brainerd International Raceway, I am the head of the ground, or not the grounds, the building maintenance out here. I take care of all their buildings. There's a lot of old buildings out here. I do a lot of upgrades, remodels, try to keep up on electrical, plumbing. It's a constant battle out here. Obviously, we live in Minnesota. The winter's times, they shut down. We have to drain our water out of our bathrooms and facilities, so on and so forth. We run into issues all the time where you go to fire them back up and things freeze. I mean, that's just the name of the game. So I do a lot of that. Spend most of my time there. This year I am actually helping set up and do prep work for the drag strip. Right now, actually, as you can see, we have it scraped, and we got probably one more scrape to do, and then we're going to start laying some VHT down, get her back to sticky, because as you see now, she's not very sticky.
No,
So,
it's not.
we're pretty close to bare concrete right now. As you can see, some of the patches here actually did make it down to bare concrete. So what ideally is we want to get right into this level here where it is patchy concrete, and then we spray and put a surface back down and
Start building it back up.
So.
Fair enough. Well, would you like to kind of show us around this place? And
Absolutely. We'll go grab a side-by-side or something around here, and we'll take a little tour.
Cool. So we're out on the road course tower right now. So as you can see, that area out there is what they call the zoo, if you ever heard of it. It's more for like nationals, lakes jam camping, but all that out there is all camping area. And then that's the road course over there, goes all the way over there. You can see the wall falls around. This is the drag strip. Over there you can see the grandstands where we're talking to Adam up there. And I'm a little out of breath from climbing the stairs up here. But so coming in here, this is a short course. And then there's a bridge tunnel over there. Over here. Adam, what are these buildings?
These are part of our performance driving school. We store all of our spec cars in there. The building closest to us here, that's our school. We have a performance driving school. A lot of people, what they do, or we have some professional drivers that go through and give you pointers on how to run a car through corners, apexes. It's way over my head. I don't know a thing about road course. I work with some very good staff that know everything that you need to know about making a turn more than just turning off the strip. So.
Yeah. And I see a lot of, what are those, squad cars over there?
Yep. We also teach our law enforcement patrol their techniques, pit maneuvers, so on and so forth. Goes along hand in hand with the driving school portion. We offer, I think it's all of our state troopers in Minnesota. Don't quote me on that, but I believe all of our state troopers in Minnesota train up here. I know I've seen Sheriff's Department out here. They do a lot of training. We have a great facility, obviously lots of turns, lots of technical driving skills, and they do most of their training out here.
Cool. So Adam, what are these big things over here?
That's BIR's luxury garages. It's owned by two people. Those are both owned by two different people right now. It's condos that are very well put together. Big area to store cars and show off your rides. 1320 did a cribs edition out here on those condos, so you can check them out on the inside. They're not up right now, so I do not have access to them, but in the future maybe we can do something that touches base on maybe checking out the insides of a few of them. So,
and don't you guys have watercross out here?
Yeah.
Should we go check that out?
Absolutely.
All right, so as you can see, we're at what do they call this? BIR Lake?
Yeah, BIR
or Lake BIR,
the pond.
The pond.
We don't really have a name for it.
Okay. And what do you do here?
So, in the Great White North up here, we have something called snowmobiles. Well, normally people think that we need to ride on snow with a machine that's called a snowmobile. Well, we get bored, and in the summertime, we like to push our boundaries. So, we now race sleds on open water.
And how do they do that?
Big tracks. And they got two buoys out there, kind of where that duck is right there.
Okay.
There's a buoy there and a buoy out there, and they make circles around a pond.
And whoever gets to the most circles first wins?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's kind of like a NASCAR race, but
so do any of them ever sink?
Oh yeah, they sink multiple sleds a weekend.
Well, then how do you get them out?
Well, actually, we are currently rebuilding our new recovery vehicle, so we should probably go check that out.
Okay. So what do we have here? Was that a hotel or something?
We actually have condos that they're 2-bedroom condos. Some people don't have campers. We try to make every amenity possible. We do have the condos. They're rentable for night. They're similar to a hotel room price. They're great, nice full kitchens, 2 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, nice living areas, furnaces in all of them, or wood stoves, or not wood stoves, fake furnaces in all of them.
So you can have like a little set the mood evening if you wanted to.
Absolutely, yes.
And then the best part about these condos right here is if you rent them during the proving grounds or the power cruise weekend or whatever, you can literally stand on the balcony and watch drifting right from your balcony. That is the drift pad, as you can see. But yeah, BIR has its own bar and grill. It's called the Wheelie Bar. It's a frickin' fantastic place. Oh, would you look at this frickin' deal? So, what do you make of this thing? Let's go have a look-see. I mean, it looks like a pontoon, but it's not one you go cruise around on. I mean, I suppose you could. So how does this thing work, Adam?
So, all the sleds have loops that they can take this little hook down here. When it sinks, you go down, you hook the sled up, and you winch her up.
Huh, so do you have like a diver, or?
No, BIR pond is only about, at the deepest, I believe it's 8 feet.
Oh, really?
So, most of the time you can just reach in and grab them. They do have buoys that float on their hooks also. For some of the other events that they do outside of our pond.
So this isn't just here?
No, absolutely not.
So they do watercross and stuff like that other places?
Absolutely. I mean, they do it all over the Midwest. It's very common.
Huh. Well, cool. So, I guess that's going to wrap it up for the Adam, Mr. Norwal interview, BIR tour, kind of, sort of. We'll be doing a lot of event coverage out here, so you know, keep watching Unified Racing Channel, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, and we'll see you on the next one. And you know, being that we're out here, you'd think I'd remember this, but I didn't. So as always, support your local racetrack.